What is going on, friends? My name is xStevooo, and on my channel I hope we have a great video for you today to help you improve your Call of Duty game overall. So we have some tips and tricks on how to get K.E.M strikes, how to stay alive longer and build up your score streaks, and all in general really just to make you, or help you, improve in Call of Duty Ghosts. So I have a few points down here. I'm just going to talk about each one briefly, and hopefully you can take something away from this video today and make you a better player. So please feel free to leave a like, rating and a comment if you found any of this information useful, and let me know how it goes for you. So the first thing I'm going to briefly talk about today is game mode. So find a game mode that's comfortable for you. Find something that suits your playstyle. Find something you're comfortable with playing, really. So basically, when I'm going for K.E.M strikes, I always tend to play either domination or kill confirmed. They're the two game modes that I'm really comfortable in, whether it's, playing the objective, the actual spawns itself, where my teammates are. I find it the easiest game mode to read and analyze as I'm going through the game. And I can look at the game from a wide point of view, and I can, really work on my kill death ratio, my win loss ratio, and of course, going for my K.E.M strikes. So moving on from that, really, it's your loadout. So the loadout you're using in game. Don't just have 5 or 6 assault loadouts, with really high kill streaks. Have a couple of loadouts, mixed with different assault rifles. Have 1 or 2 for support, a couple of for specialists, and use them accordingly depending on how good your teammates are and what they're doing, basically. So if you come up against, really good, bunch of enemies, you may be playing up against a clan or something. You don't want to be running your Hello Pilot, Loki, Satellites, just play according to the map and your enemies. So obviously, if it's like a close quarters map like Freight, you might want to use something like an SMG or a shotgun. Something larger like this map, for example, or Siege, you might want an assault rifle. So have loads of different kind of loadouts, mix and match, and find something that's really comfortable for you. If you're going for K.E.M strikes, then I will say get an assault rifle on, get Stalker on, get a silencer on, and check out my AK-12 video that I've just uploaded, and that will hopefully help you massively. So the next thing I want to talk about briefly is the maps. So the maps in Ghosts are pretty crazy, the spawns are crazy, but learn the maps as quick as possible. Learn the routes, learn all the cheeky hideaway spots. Like on this map, I know where all the little sniping spots are, I know where the ledges are they can go. Learn where all the high traffic areas are. And basically, stay away from them. But not only stay away from them, don't just blindly run down that avenue. You want to know where they are, and you want to check them frequently, but you don't really want to go down that way. So you see here how I'm playing, at the moment I'm locking the enemies down so they can't really get out to C, and if they do finally make it to B, I can see I've got all my teammates there. So why do we need 6 people on B? We really don't. So I'm breaking away from my teammates, and look here. So there's a few things in the game I want to point out. I'm coming on to this in a minute, but it's about playing smart. So have a clear mind and play smart. Don't play for your kill streaks. Don't pay attention to when it says on the screen you want a 15 kill streak or a 20. Don't pay attention to anything. Just focus on yourself and the objective and play to stay alive. So rather than playing to get kills, my mindset really is playing to stay alive. If the K.E.M strikes come, the K.E.M strikes come. So here obviously I can see I'm on a 15 kill streak. I'm not going to, get nervous, sweat, run out into the open like a little nutter because I know I'm close to getting a K.E.M strike. Just take it easy. Carry on playing your game. So it's all about awareness in this game. So the spawns are crazy, the game is crazy, there's so much shit in the game, so it's all about having awareness. So know where your teammates are and be where your teammates aren't. So you see in this game, not really, only a couple of times I'm anywhere near my teammates, and that's because, not because they smell, it's not because I don't like them. I'm trying to get a K.E.M strike, I'm trying to, play well myself. But I am playing the objective, I'm stopping the enemies from getting anywhere near the objective. Moving on from that, so as well as awareness, the audio in this game is just as important as the visuals. So obviously, people always say, tips and tricks, become a better player, buy a headset. The sound in this game is really, really good. Apart from when the enemies got dead silence and they're sneaking up towards you and they're in grass. That's the only time really you can't hear them. If they're on wood or paving, fence, bridge, whatever, you can hear them from a mile away with a headset. So if you can, grab a headset. Next point I want to make quickly is think into the enemy's mind. And I'm not about being a hypnotist and just like fucking, you know, seeing the sixth sense. But here in this game, I can, you know, the enemies have only ever really got one flag. I'm up against a bunch of guys who really focus on the objective, so I can focus on slaying. If I'm up against a bunch of good enemies, you know, and you can tell, you know, they're running towards you, they're chasing you non-stop. Say I got to my 15 kill streak and they were all hunting me down, you know, throwing concussion grenades, IEDs my direction, I would have to change my playstyle completely. But they were only focusing on the objective in this game, and I took advantage of that. Have a clear mind. So this game causes a lot of frustration, a lot of rages, you know, there's a lot of shit in the game. But take each game as it comes and just forget about the last one. So as I said, playing smart, there's a few things in this game that I wanted to point out, but you know, I just didn't, I was too busy yapping on. So this, you know, I know I'm about to get my K.E.M strike now. I want them to have a flag so I know where to spawn in. Don't be afraid to use your teammates as little meat shields. I see my teammate there, look at the minimap. He's died. I know there's at least 2 or 3 people out there. I pick up this one guy. I don't stay in the corner. Watch how I move out a little bit. Because I know they're going to come rushing into the corner. And if they'd have jumped around the corner and knifed me, I'd have been screwed. So instead of just sitting in the corner and staying here, I moved out a little bit and I gave myself a bit of an angle. So there's the K.E.M strike. But you can see in this game the amount of times I played smart to stay alive. And to me, the thing that's more impressive about me actually getting the K.E.M strike is I went 8 minutes staying alive. 8 minutes without a death. So whether I'd got a K.E.M strike or not, really, I wouldn't have really minded, to be honest. Going 8 minutes without a death is more than impressive for me. So obviously we won this game easy, so you know, I didn't know if I was going to get a K.E.M strike or not, because I'm not sure if I was going to run out of time. But you can see there, so if I'd have had 8 minutes staying alive, you know, who knows what was possible. You could have had 2 or 3 low-key satellites, you could have had your helicopter, you know, whatever basically you were looking for in the game, or focusing on achieving, you would have got. So hopefully there's a few tips and tricks in this video that's helped you and improved your game. If there's anything you'd like to see from me, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hopefully you found the video enjoyable. Leave a like rating and a comment if you did, and to see more, just simply subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much for watching. My name's XStevooo and have a wonderful and safe day.